Looks like we're recording. I see my voice bouncing up and down. Is it recording?
It's recording. I think it is. Now there's lines by me too.
So, all right.
Are we ever gonna get this one? Are we ever gonna understand how to do this part?
Just once it'd just be nice. Yeah, that it just freaking everything works. So, just driving me crazy. All right. So,
It's a lot of work to
every
get there.
every episode is a challenge to get started, and I don't know why. I just want somebody to set up presets for it, so it's just ready to go. You know what I mean? And I don't.
Else you have to just push a button.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look and read up on this audition thing a little bit more. But welcome back to Tango Talks, everybody. This is episode 14. It is August 12th, 2025, and today we're going to be talking about Capone's Guide to Strange Summer Holidays. And here we are, and it's where the mic is hot, the takes are hotter, and the holidays are, well, odd this time around. Some of these were pretty interesting and fun, so we'll go through these and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we're recording.
That was good. I hope so.
All right, well, let's start it off with how was your day today?
That was pretty good. I mean, they are long,
They are long,
but
especially when it's 85 degrees out.
yeah.
And
I
every time.
think that's what it is. It's like we're in our offices and, we have air conditioning and everything, but I just feel like there's so much going on right now this time of year. And then you've got the heat on top of it, just like exacerbates
Right, and it's
everything.
such a tease for me because every time I come downstairs, I gotta walk by the windows and see the pool out there. It's like, oh, I could be swimming in the pool.
I know we've had great weather for the pool too.
But let's see, last week we talked about our favorite summer foods, and that was interesting. Some of the things on there, some of our favorites back and forth, and other people's favorites.
Yeah.
And last week here we actually finally got Raziel's tiki bar going on our pool deck. So
That's so awesome. I love it.
We ju-
It looks so good.
we just gotta paint it and stain it and get it decorated, and we'll be all set with that. So
Yeah, it looks really nice.
thanks.
I like it a lot.
And if anybody needs a recap from last week, just visit tangotalks.live to listen to all of our podcasts, or you can find them anywhere where you like to pod.
If you have it, please. I don't think you have any lines.
I think you've got number 5.
I know, but look what it says.
If you have questions about the episode or any episode, or you just want to call and break our balls, please do at 315-801-9655.
Isn't that kind of the same what we just said? That's why I stopped. I was like, oh, no, but it isn't.
Angela, just read the damn script.
For some things, we have to read the script, and I can't even do that part.
I can't. I still got to make a sign for that freaking number. I can never freaking remember it. Got to have it.
Too many numbers in our head.
I gotta I'm gonna write down a notepad real quick. 'Cause I know we'll get to the next part of this and I'll be like, what's that phone number again? Then we always gotta pause. All right, on with the show. Let's see. We do have a sponsor this week. It is
CNY Awards and Apparel Incorporated. Over 40 years of custom awards, apparel, signs, and ad specialties. Check them out on cnyapparel.com, your one-stop promotional shop where if you can think it, we can ink it. 315-733-0931. Or sales at cnyapparel.com. It's my nerd glasses. Sometimes they get out of focus. I can't help it, Tango. That's what happens.
all right. Okay, on to our odd holidays for August.
Odd is putting it lightly. I had no idea August was such a gold mine for bizarre celebrations. Did you know there's a day dedicated to sneaking zucchini onto your neighbor's porch?
You know,
Yes, I read that. What the heck?
I don't know about sneaking zucchinis onto a neighbor's porch, but I know other places where zucchinis can be sneaked in.
Oh my god.
That's right, Angela. August 8th is National Sneak Some Zucchini Onto Your Neighbor's Porch Day. I don't know if I could walk up and down Monticello Street with a bag full of zucchinis and just dropping them on people's porches.
It's like a veggie-based prank with wholesome intentions. Like, gardeners do this. They take as much squash as they can and just drop them off in bags on people's porches.
Well, nobody sneaked a zucchini onto my porch.
Mine either. And I actually like zucchini, so
So
somebody could.
I actually love it too. I mean, we love it on the grill. You know, just slice it into rings and throw it in the grill, or bake them in the oven with some Parmesan cheese on it, or even zucchini bread's my favorite.
Ooh, yeah.
I love it.
Love that.
But imagine waking up to a mysterious zucchini on your doorstep. Is it a gift, a threat, or a challenge?
Well, you know what? Capone would probably eat it.
I'll bury
Bury
it.
it. Either way, maybe that'll be a viral thing.
Well, it probably raised a bunch of eyebrows in the neighborhood if people were waking up on a Saturday morning and there was just a single zucchini on the.
Their step.
That just makes it more. You know, it's not. That makes it more mysterious. Like it's not like a basket of zucchini.
Right,
You left them
right.
one.
This one. That's all we had. We have 15,000 of these to go around. One, just
Yeah.
one.
All right, let's run some of the strangest holidays in August. Ready?
Yes. August 5th is National Underwear Day. Celebrate your undies or go commando. Whatever, your choice.
Oh, we missed that one, didn't we? August 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oop. Oh, look at tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
August 13th, International Left-Handers Day. Shout out to all the lefties out there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's me.
That's you.
You're the reason scissors are confusing. No, they're not.
You can buy left-handed scissors.
You know what, though? I could never use them. They would give them to me in, like, elementary school,
Yeah.
and I'd cut them, and the paper would just keep flipping in it, and I'd get so frustrated, I'd finally be like, "Can I just have a regular pair of scissors?" And then I could cut fine with them, but they'd give me those freaking left-handed things, and it just, like, the paper would, you know how it slips through, and it just goes, like, it would just keep, I'm like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's make elementary school even more frustrating for left-handed people. I give them scissors that don't work. And I think they had the green. I think those are the ones that had the green, so you knew they were for left-handers.
Green, left-handed scissors.
I hated it so much.
So, what, August 10th was Lazy Day.
Oh, I wish I remembered that one.
I know. Permission to do absolutely nothing.
Officially sanctioned laziness. Like that.
I love it.
Cocktail in the pool floating around. Wait, when was the 10th?
The 10th was Sunday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Damn.
We missed out.
We did miss out, totally. August 20th is National Radio Day, a nod to the OG podcast format. Respect to the airwaves.
Yeah.
I would have thought National Radio Day would have been. Well, no, I think they have like a ham radio day.
Oh,
But
yeah.
radio, I wouldn't think of podcasts for radio, but I guess, yeah, I guess. You know what I mean? When I think of radio, I think of
Like AM.
yeah, music radio, yeah. But
Yeah. Do they still have AM waves?
yeah, they do have AM. Is that what you just asked? If they still have yeah.
AM waves, because you don't really see a lot of shows that are like, okay, on, like when you're listening to your music
Right.
and stuff, it's usually an FM station.
Yeah, no, AM is the one that when you're driving from state to state, it just keeps going. And you gotta turn it by one little digit, and then it's good for about 20 miles, and it's like those waves don't go very far. I can't tell you the last time I listened to the radio in my car.
No, I never do.
And my truck, I got my truck in 2019. Radio station's never been on it. It's always because I plug my phone in and I just ask Siri to
play whatever or
Right.
listen to our podcast.
Listen to our podcast. Play my podcast. And she goes back, you listened to it 4 times already. How many more times do you need to listen to it?
We're learning to make them better.
Oh,
They have this one. It's August 31st is Eat Outside Day on the patio, on the porch, or just a picnic.
should have taken the side part out.
What are those supposed to be?
If you took the side out.
Eat Out Day? Oh, I thought you meant the pictures on the side of the. I thought you meant the pictures on the side of another. Because I was like, what are those supposed to be? Like, are those flowers without?
I think they're circuits.
Oh, okay. Because they look like flowers without petals.
Oh, they
So
could
they-
be. Could be. Pulled all the petals off.
And in honor of these crazy days, we'll have flowers without any petals.
I thought that joke would have been funny, but you didn't catch on quick.
I got it.
Now it's time for Tango's Deck. This episode seems to be going really fast. Doesn't it?
That? Are we just flying through and not talking enough?
Are we not being stupid enough? Do we need to be more stupid? I'm sure everybody out there's like, no.
Don't talk anymore. Just follow just follow how it's written.
I almost pulled my headphone out again. I haven't done it yet this episode. But anyways, I just did it. I had to open up my big mouth. I'm gonna super glue this thing in.
Put it on the other side. Turn them around. That'll be worse. Probably on the other.
It probably will because I'm left-handed and I'll be knocking this thing out every time I speak. Okay, anyways. On for Tango's Tech. This is the part that I kind of like because it's where I get to find the things that I like to use and technology-wise around the house or business. And this week we're just going to mention a little bit about Amazon Alexa. I know it's a split love for people. Like a lot of people love it. We love it. We've got one almost in every room, even in the barn. But I know a lot of people don't love it because they're afraid that everything's being recorded and being sent to the FBI, the CIA, the Taliban.
I hope so.
Well, so do I. You know what? You know what I say to people? It's like, you know what? Maybe it is, but if somebody's getting paid $60,000 a year to sit there and listen to the stupid shit I ask Alexa, they deserve every fucking penny. Or when my nephew and brother-in-law come over and they're asking stupid things in the kitchen or playing goofy songs, if somebody's being paid to listen to that, God bless them, they deserve every penny.
I hear you.
But we use it, you see it a lot, especially out here in the studio/bar.
Yeah.
For a lot of all of our automation stuff, because otherwise, if I came out here and I wanted it to look like it is now, I would have to turn on 5 or 6 different switches and lights, and I mean, well, probably more than that. It's probably like a dozen of them out here. But now all I gotta do is walk in and just say, Ziggy, party time. It heard me all the way over here. It won't hear me when I'm standing right in front of it, but it heard me all the way over here. But we have so we say it's, party time and all the lights come on in the bar. It sets the temperature during the winter time. And then at the end of the night, we just say it's closing time and shuts everything down, sets the temperature back to 45. And we love it. We get all of our security notifications all the way to the house. You guys have it too. You guys are Alexa fans. Once we started hanging out anyways, you guys became Alexa fans.
Yeah, because we steal everything you do. Everything you do.
But yeah, we're big fans. I mean, I use it. I mean, they get used every day. They turn, control the way our whole system set up that controls the house, turns lights on and off, and down the time of the day, sets the temperature, it locks the doors at night. It covers, it does everything. I mean, I know a lot of people say it just sounds lazy, but when you've got literally, I think last time I checked, we have 67 devices that are hooked up to automation. When you got that many things that you want to turn on and off every day,
I know, right?
It just makes sense to just say, you know, Alexa, turn the house off, and everything's dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, we love it. The home automation is probably the biggest thing that we like. But we do like the security that we get with it because, it tags into all the cameras and lights that we have, and you can string things together. So, you could have, if somebody walked up the driveway, it would turn the driveway light on, and then it would notify us, and then, you could have it turn on your bedroom light. And I mean, you can string things, just goes on forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
And that and the multi-room audio we love because instead of having to string wire through your house, you just pair all your Alexa devices together, and it creates a whole house audio system. And we love it. We play it, we do it sometimes at parties and stuff like that. But as far as that goes, I mean, we haven't had any problems with it. I know there's Easter eggs that you can find out there. You ask it certain things, just like with Siri, you ask it certain things,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you get goofy responses back. But we have fun with it. We enjoy it, and
Yeah.
so that's my tech for today.
I like that tech. Like you said, we have a lot of Alexa devices too. I mean, we have they're all around. And it's like every time you're walking somewhere,
Well, your house, you can't even get close to it.
no,
You can
no.
and you can hear it outside. It's like somebody's at the mailbox, somebody's in the driveway, somebody's at the garage, somebody's walking up the steps, somebody farted on your deck,
Somebody's by the garage. Somebody's by that deck.
somebody's leaving. I like to pull in though because I know he's got that camera on the garage and it points out. So every time I pull in, and like if we're just dropping you off or if I'm just turning around, I just give him a finger in the camera because I know he's watching it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's we used to have a device. It was called Resolve. It came out probably like 15 years ago, and it was the best home automation system we ever had. Never had a problem with it. The thing that I liked about it was that it came with 7 radios built inside of it, and every time the technology evolved, they would send an update down and turn one of those radios on, and it did. It was perfect. We never had a problem with it. And then I think we had it for about 3 years, and then Google bought them out, and when they did, they shut the whole system down, and I was not happy.
Oh
So
my gosh.
I
Without warning?
they just shut it down. All of a sudden, everything stopped working. So I contacted them and said, "Listen, I don't appreciate spending money on something and buying all these home automation devices to work with it just to have you shut it down. I don't think that's a
Yeah.
fair practice for a company. You know what I mean? I mean, it just seems wrong."
Right.
And they ended up reimbursing me on the Resolve
That's good.
on the unit, so I could get a different one. And that's when we went with. I think that's when we started getting the Alexa. We got our first one.
Yeah. And that one's a pretty well known system. It's not like um I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that were out there that weren't as well known. Well, me not being able to think about this probably
Proves how well known they
it
were.
was a good indication of how
That's it.
they
Well,
were.
and the funny thing is now, like almost every company is getting into some form of home automation. You know what I mean? They've got like Ring has gotten into it. Amazon with their Blink services,
Yep.
and well, they own Blink and Ring, so I guess it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
all of them, Google's gotten into it. It's I keep getting like all these updates all the time. All these companies now offer, like I think Logitech's gotten into it. I think oh, trying to think off the top of my head, and I can't. But I mean, there's just almost everybody's gotten into the
Yeah.
automation because they're low cost for most part. You know what I mean? And you switch out. You don't even have to take your outlets out, which is what we did originally. Now they just have to plug in. You just plug it
Just
in,
plug it
and you've got
in.
an automatic automation system. So
But even like for just the security system, like when we talk about like you were just saying like Ring and stuff like that. It's like now you have before it used to be some of the big names, you used to have like
yep,
ADT and um what was
And those were expensive.
yeah, like, really expensive, and in certain places, they just didn't work
Right.
because of the way that they were had to be hooked up,
Yep.
you know? So, like, in upstate like, we had that type of an alarm system when we lived in the city, but also because my dad worked for the company, but, um
Cheater.
yeah, but, you know, it's in that area too, like, in the city, you there was no issues with it, you know, like, it was real easy to
Right.
get up and do whatever, but then to come upstate, nobody had those
Yep.
alarm systems, so this is a way to have, you know, a system, and you can even have the alarms,
Yep.
you know, hooked up to it.
And I think that's what drew me towards the Alexa services because um, you could get we don't like none of we don't like everything that we have is not all from Alexa. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? We have devices from Lutron and GE and um, Blink and Ring and all these companies, but Amazon, you know, the Alexa services were smart and they have all these what do they call them? Kind of like a plug-in type thing where you can link your services together.
Mm.
So that's why when somebody rings the front doorbell and it's a Blink device, we get a notification. You can assign where you want that notification to go to. So it comes to, I think, on the kitchen that, you know, somebody's at the front door, somebody's at the back door. And
Right.
so that's what I liked about it is that all these different things can be um, kind of like melded together
Mhm.
under the Alexa services. And it, you know, it's been great for us. I mean, we got so many different things that run on it and we rarely hear problems.
Yeah.
Except those fucking fence lights. Which I can't stand.
I
We
know.
just unplugged them again because they
Me
just
too.
won't. There's something odd in them because they're RGB ICs, and I think the IC part of it, the circuitry,
Yeah.
doesn't work correctly because I could stand there with the remote and turn the fence off, and it all goes off except for this one section. How does that happen? Then you go to turn it back on again, and nothing comes on.
Right.
So then just the one section stays on. So we're gonna take it all
And
back
then you
down.
just have the one section that just literally has 2 lights on it.
Yeah.
It just decides to come on. Just 2 lights, not the whole strand, just
Just we were so happy when we first saw them. We both stood there and was like, "Oh, that's so beautiful." And I think we got to Christmas and that was about it,
yeah.
and then everything started.
Well, they did, they look so pretty because the way you had them going,
Mhm.
like they were just kinda trailing, you know, and now
Yeah.
to look at them, I was like, "Oh," I was sad.
You can't get them to do anything now.
You can't do
The
anything.
ones on the front fence only like, it only lights up until it
The
gets
2.
yeah,
The
well,
2.
the 2, but I mean, it's got 3 on the on the other side,
Oh, okay.
but it's not even like a section. If it was a section, fine, I'll replace a section, but it's like half sections and weird. It's just I don't know what it is, but, you know, I'm just gonna tear them all down and get do something differently. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it's enough of my rambling on about my fence problems.
I know, but I like the, home automation and the security, I think that's all cool stuff.
Oh, I absolutely love it, and it's weird, like, you don't think you need it out here in Richfield Springs, but we've had incidences of people, you know, going into cars and, on property and stuff like that, so it's just nice to, you know, have 360 degrees of cameras.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, you guys have, like, 360 by 360 by 360 with
Of
cameras.
cameras.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if he's got them pointing at the sky
I
and
know, I was
watching
gonna
jets
say,
go
like,
by.
try to find where all the cameras are. You never will. We'll
No, you never will.
catch you every time.
All right, now on to Angela's jar of absurdities.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. Am I gonna ask you a question?
No, I'm going to ask you this time.
You are?
Oh, wait. Well, it's your thing.
No, but that's okay. You can if you want.
This way, get you stumped instead of me all the time.
I know. I always.
Unless we both do the question.
We can both do it. Yeah.
Okay, what did I get this time? Uh, if you were the villain in a movie, what would your evil catchphrase be? I'm glad I'm letting you do that one. I backed out.
Ooh. I always
Evil catchphrase.
like. I would be like. How like I always do that with my fingers. I'm like. That's what I would do in everything, even if it didn't apply, just because I think that's funny.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
That's true. I didn't even think about that one.
The first time you did that, I almost fell out of a chair.
You almost fell off the ladder. That's when you were helping me with the ceiling in the
Oh,
elevator.
yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, my goodness.
So,
Oh.
what would yours be?
Mine? I don't know. Let's see. What would my evil catchphrase be? Oh, what the hell? It's like that cat on Facebook. You ever see that one? That cat's on the counter. It's just sitting there going, "What the hell?" And then you hear the person go, "Stop saying that." What the hell? I said, "Stop saying that." What the hell? Oh my goodness, we laugh at this. Is it? I think
See, this is why.
I must have. I gotta check my drawer, make sure like something isn't smoking over there. Maybe we're breathing fumes that we shouldn't be breathing during work hours.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I don't know if I want to do this. Odd holiday challenge.
I feel like we has to.
Uh,
I feel like we have to because it came up on our screen
oh,
and
we don't have
it's
to use what it says to use though, unless you want to.
yeah.
Again, I'm not bad. I'm not embarrassed to say I used AI to help me put this episode together again.
But that makes it kind of fun. One of the things I've been finding since we're using some of this, often we're trying to find some things, and we find these fun things with AI, and we're like, to me, it's really kind of fun because I literally don't know what's going to be up on the
Right.
screen until I come in and sit down, and I'm
Huh.
like, I feel like that's more natural for us.
All right. So Angela, I propose a challenge.
Okay.
We each pick one of the odd August holidays and celebrate it in real life. Not that we have the full list. We kind of did a short list because you mentioned something else that was part of August odd holidays.
Yeah, it was National S'mores
Yes.
for the yeah, National S'mores Day.
Um. So we each pick one and celebrate it in real life. And then we'll report back next episode.
Right? Which
um.
one are you gonna pick?
Well, I don't know if I like the one that they automatically picked for me, unless I'm gonna do with the glitter and googly eyes. Oh, that would be funny. One zucchini with googly eyes on it.
What? So when the zucchini shows up on my porch with googly eyes,
You don't know where it
and
came from.
the pom poms on the head of it.
You gotta film it in case little Jake saw it and sees it first. What the fuck is that?
You're gonna see what really happens. Like Capone goes out there, and it bucks now too.
Or if you ever see the cats where you put down the cucumber, they probably both do that. Bing, bing.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so I gotta find zucchinis. I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
mine was going full lazy day mode. Pajamas, snacks, zero productivity. Ooh.
That's not fair.
That's gonna be hard because I don't
Oh yeah, you just guys just do nothing.
nothing. I can't do anything. Okay, I'll try.
You're gonna have to do that when little Jay's away.
Yeah, 'cause
What are you just laying there for? It's my challenge.
I'd be like, okay. Okay,
All right.
nothing. It's my lazy day mode.
It's what I was told to do.
Zero productivity.
All right.
So we asked our listeners to share their weird holiday celebrations, and they delivered. Here's one from listener Zeke in Albany. I celebrated Left Handers Day by switching all of my mouse settings to left handed mode. I lasted 12 minutes. It was total chaos. That was
I
like your scissor thing.
yeah, everybody assumes that because I'm left-handed, that's how I use the mouse.
Mhm.
I actually can't use the mouse with my left hand.
So you have to do it right-handed.
So I have to do it right-handed and switch the buttons. So I do switch the buttons, but I use it with my right hand.
Wait, what?
Because most people use the mouse with their left hand,
Yeah,
right? No. Which hand do you use?
I use my right.
Okay, and your main button is the
The first one, right?
right.
Yep. So what do you do? Switch your buttons around?
Do I switch them or do no? Or maybe I don't because I'm using it right-handed, so I'm probably using it the way most people use it.
Yeah, because the only way I can see it working on the other side, you would have to turn it upside down. Turn your hand around.
So then if it's left-handed, then you got to switch the buttons. Yeah, so I don't. Because I'm using it right-handed.
Yeah, so you just know.
It's just
Left
I
or
don't know why I
right-handed.
just can't do
Yeah.
it with my left hand. Like my left hand is good for some things,
Just not using a mouse
just not using a mouse.
is giving the mouse is not one of them.
No. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna close up this insanity.
All right then. So whether you're tossing squash or lounging in your undies or just vibing with your vibing with your left hand, August is your playground.
I like that vibing with your left hand. Sometimes I switch just to feel special. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another Tango Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and share and sneak that zucchini responsibly. I don't want to hear anybody calling in saying they got arrested or something. Keep the zucchinis clean. All right, friends. Just another reminder that if we put a smile on your face, do us a favor by following us at tangotalks.podbean.com or tangotalks.live. You can find us on whatever your favorite pod player is. We're there. Don't forget, be a sponsor at Patreon, patreon.com/Tango Talks 66. We have some great merchandise on there for the different levels, and it would really mean the world to us. If you want to take it to the phone, you can do that at 315-801-9655. And we would certainly appreciate, talking to some of you. And I said some of you because I'm sure not all of you, just some of you. But give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us your thoughts, ideas, something you want us to talk about on the show. We'd be happy to. If you want to just call and tell us we're full of shit and break our balls,
Yeah, a bunch of goofballs.
that works too.
We're good with that.
We just won't record it. And that's it for this episode. Until next time, Skull.